In this video, we will talking about the animals, their characteristics, how they live, and the impact in the ecosystem. We need to know that every animals are important in the world, from the small ones and the big ones. The most important of them are the bees. They are important because they affect the growth of the plants. So we introduced it with the first animal.
Well, I'm going to talk about the hippo. Its scientific name is Hippopotamus amphibius, and it is a large, mostly vivorous, semi-aquatic mammal that today can only be found in sub-Saharan Africa. The areas where hippos live formerly have a tropical savanna climate, also known as wet, dry tropical climate. Some abiotic factors that negatively impact the hippopotamus are temperature, because their bodies are not able to handle hot summers or cold winters, and polar shifts. The polar shifts suggest that the axis of the Earth and its rotation are changing, which causes weather to differ in the habitat of the hippopotamus. And some biotic factors that also negatively impact the hippopotamus are the humans, because the population growth causes a loss of habitat for the hippos, and crocodiles, since crocodiles share the same habitat as hippos, and they eat them. Because of this, their position in the food chain is below crocodiles, which are the most important predators, and they are also hyenas and lions. And hippos are herbivorous grazers, not carnivorous predators. However, they are considered omnivorous since their diet also includes meat. Finally, the common hippopotamus can consume up to 80 to 100 pounds of food in one meal, and their deposits serve as an important ecological function because the nutrients contained in them are picked up by aquatic animals.
I'm going to talk about the rhino, which scientific name is Ceratotherium simum. The southern white rhinoceros is one of the two subspecies of the white rhinoceros, which is the most common and widespread subspecies of rhinoceros. They live in Africa, ranging from South Africa to Zambia. The typical habitat for white rhinoceros includes dense forests, savannas, and woodlands with grassy openings. White rhinoceroses usually live near water sources because they generally consume water as often as twice a day. Some biotic factors that affect them are humans, which hunt them to make medicine, tigers, and crocodiles. On the other side, biotic factors that surround them are the sun, soil, bodies of water, climate, and rocks. They are primarily consumers and strictly herbivores. Their general diets include thick bush covers and short grasses. White rhinoceroses also are considered as keystone species because they help to increase the biodiversity of grasses and potentially prevent the wildfires.
This is the African forest elephant. Its scientific name is Loxodonta cyclotis. It is native from Africa, as its name suggests, especially from the west part of Africa and the Congo Basin. Some of the biotic factors of the elephant is the presence of animals like the giraffe, zebras, rhinos, lions, and plants like grass. Some abiotic factors are the effect of the overpopulation caused by humans, and the underpopulation of elephants caused by humans too. They are primary consumers located just before the lion in the food chains. The African elephant is herbivore, so it only eats plants, and its diet consists of 72 different types of fruits, leaves, and tree barks. It complements its diet with minerals obtained from water holes and mineral leaks. Finally, we can say that an African elephant is dominant of its environment and provides a serious impact in the ecology of it. It removes trees, trampling grasses, creating watering holes, and improving the condition of its own environment.
The Panthera tigris, also known as white tiger, is a pigmentation variant of the Bengal tiger, which is reported in the wild from time to time in the Indian states of Madhya Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, in the Sundarbans region, and especially in the former state of Rewa. Tigers live in a wide variety of habitats, suggested by their distribution across a wide range of ecological conditions. They are able to cope with a broad range of climatic variations, from warm, moist areas to areas of extreme snowfall, where temperatures may be as low as -40 degrees Celsius. The biotic factors such as animals, which are source of foods, forest cover, and abiotic factors such as temperature, water, climate affect the Bengal tigers. This animal is a secondary consumer of the energy level that has a primary diet based on meat of different terrestrial vertebrates. Tigers help regulate populations of their large herbivore prey, which put pressure on plant communities because of their role as top predators, and they may be considered keystone species.
Jaguar is a large feline species and the only extant member of the genus Panthera native to the Americas. The jaguar's present range extends from the southwestern United States and Mexico in North America, across much of the Central America and south to Paraguay and northern Argentina in South America. It ranges across a variety of forests and open terrains, but its preferred habitat is tropical and subtropical, most broadly forests, swamps, and wooded regions. Some biotic things live near a jaguar are deer, crocodiles, peccarius, and armadillos. While some abiotic things around a jaguar's ecosystem are rocks, leaves, dirt, and soil. The jaguar is a predator located at the top of the food chain. Jaguar is a predator located at the top of the food chain, meaning that it has no natural predators and occupies the highest trophic levels. Jaguars are strictly carnivorous and they eat a wide variety of prey. Over 85 species have been reported in a diet of jaguars. Preferred prey are large animals such as peccaries, tapirs, and deer. Jaguars are keystone species in the ecosystems they inhabit, playing a critical role in maintaining the structure of an ecological community affecting many other organisms in an ecosystem, and helping to determine the types and numbers of various other species in the community.
The raccoon, or prociolator, is also known as the mangrove fox or the mangrove cat. Is a type of mammal found across southern Canada, throughout the most of the United States, into North and South America. It usually lives in forests or deciduous trees located near water sources. Sometimes they can also be found in urban areas in somewhere like trash or areas of the sort. In the city habitats, an example of biotic factors are the humans, while abiotic factors are building, houses, trash cans, and such. While in the forest, the biotic factors are plant life and birds, while biotic ones are sunlight. Raccoons are third-level omnivore consumers in the food chain and are one of the top of the energy pyramid. They are omnivores because they eat fish, insects, corn, fruit, and seeds. Raccoons impact the population sizes of their primary prey items in some areas where they mainly one type of prey, such as crayfish, clams, or insects. This can have a large impact on the community composition.
In conclusion, we can say that every animal is important because they form a part of a very complex cycle, and if one of them goes extinct, well, the whole cycle comes down.